Hello, everyone. Magnificent Monday. I'm pretty sure I'm live now. Yay. Thanks for joining me. All right, it just flicked, so I know I'm live now. I don't know what's happening here. Facebook is so inconsistent when you go live, you don't know when you're really live. I'm sure some of y'all have done that too. Um, so, first, I hope everyone had a magnificent 4th of July. The fireworks were beautiful, the music was magnificent, and I hope you all got to enjoy it too. Subscribe or like whichever platform you're on. I appreciate you joining me. I'm Diane Gonzalez, and I love sharing tips and product information with y'all. When you go live, I put your name in a hat, and my husband draws the name. And last week, Christina Hutch uh, was picked. So, Christina, I'll contact you through Messenger and get your address, and you will get a beautiful little hand cream. I know that everyone is enjoying those. So, it's your turn, sweetie. How fun. What I'm going to, oh, and I have to, a little housekeeping. My orchid still has its bloom on it. I know, I can't believe this. I thought it was going to be gone 2, 3 weeks ago, and it's still here. So I thought I would reintroduce it as a scene. And can y'all believe this? This is the surgery that I had 2 weeks ago. I know, it's nothing. I mean, within a couple weeks, you're not even going to see anything. My doctor is amazing. I love him. He's precious. So what I want to address today is, can high quality, beneficial, effective ingredients be cheap? And y'all know that's not the case. You know it's not. But it can be affordable and well worth it. I have my notes, like usual, because y'all know I can go off on a tangent or down a rabbit hole in 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to tell you some good news, but first I'm going to address the bad news about this. Ingredients that are in many of Western civilization products, and this has seeped into the Asian and Eastern Europe and everywhere, that were developed in the early 20th century and found to have certain properties that product manufacturers were looking for preservation, for stability, for things like this. Those ingredients can be extremely toxic. As a matter of fact, some of them are more carcinogenic than smoking. But the FDA has not banned them because they're in just so many products, your shelves would be empty. And that is what a lot of families are using these days. And you really have to learn to read ingredients because it is crucial. You've heard how the increase of cancer has just, consistently gotten higher and higher and higher percentages of the population. And one contributor to that is these ingredients in products that we're using day in and day out. It's not harmful, to use it once, no big deal. But these things accumulate in your organs, and over time that accumulation plays with your system, and your system doesn't work correctly, and unfortunately health issues develop because of that. So this is one contributor. It's not the only contributor, but be aware that it is. Another thing, a lot of these celebrities are, advertising their skincare, and you get the whole system for $19.99. Do you really think that you are purchasing a quality line of products for $19.99 because it has a celebrity's name on it? I can promise you these celebrities are not using those products. They signed a contract to loan their name to some product company, and they get their royalties. And that's what they're doing. It's business. That's the way it works. It's okay. I'm not saying it's illegal or anything. It's just don't trust it. Don't think that for a second that those products are really going to deliver. And here's the deal. There are manufacturers throughout the world that manufacture products for several product lines. It's exactly the same product. You can go into a Walgreens or a department store and look at the cheaper stuff and see exactly the same ingredients as some of the stuff that you're paying $100, $200, $300 a jar. And it's just because it all comes from the same manufacturer. I have, of course, an amazing product line. They own their own manufacturing, and it is exclusive to our products, period, the end. That makes a huge difference. I know there's a couple other companies out there that do that also. You find one of those products, not only is the monitoring of the quality much closer, the standards are much higher. It's just amazing. Okay, and that brings us to the botanical line of products. So many of these products put just enough of the strawberry or the peach or whatever so that they can legally include it in the name. But if you look in the ingredients, a lot of times there'll be perfume, dye, and then whatever the botanical is. And it's just enough to be able to put it on the label. You're not getting any great quality from that either. These are just things to be aware of. A lot of these companies also are about anywhere from 30 to 70% filler, meaning that they have these other preservatives in there to stabilize it. It increases the volume of the product, but none of that is beneficial for what you're trying to achieve on your skin or even inside your body on nutritional stuff. You have to be very careful that a pure product is what it is, that there's not a whole lot of filler in it. Now, the good news. Let's move to the good news. First off, I had to learn all this too. I mean, the education was a shock to me sometimes because of the horrible stuff that the FDA and other regulating organizations have allowed to go into the public and have not curbed or anything. The good stuff. High quality, really clean, and effective product lines. One huge bonus with these lines is that they do not use filler. It's pure product. I know that a lot of times it's almost difficult to use the little bit of product that we are instructed to use on a pure product. They say 2 drops. You put that in your hand and you go, 2 drops? What am I going to do with that? How is that going to cover anything? And it does, because it's pure product. And it actually benefits. So because you're using so very little, it lasts for a long time. Which means long term, you're buying much less product because it's lasting so long and you're getting the results you wanted. So your investment pays off. The product line I use, each step lasts me between 3 and 5 months. Now imagine a cleanser that you don't have to buy for 5 months. A moisturizer that you don't have to buy for 5 months. I mean, it's worth the investment. It really is. Compare that. I know many people that have their list of products that they use, and it's once a month, once every 6 weeks, and that adds up, and you're not getting any benefit. Okay. As I was saying, product lines that have their own manufacturers privately, exclusively, not only can protect their ingredients, they can also protect their processes. And that is really crucial because not only the way these ingredients, not only the kind of ingredients they use, but the way they're processed makes a huge difference as to the efficacy when you get it. How they stabilize it, how they extract what they want from it, the stem cell or the extraction or whatever, it makes a big difference. So that, and when a company not only formulates these amazing products but processes them privately, you can trust it because they are going to monitor that more closely than somebody who just contracts a volume manufacturer that just makes vats and vats and vats of products and then puts it in a different jar for each contract that they fulfill. You're not going to be wasting money on filler and bad processes and bad ingredients. It's all going to be good, wholesome, effective, pure, clean products. You're treating your body as the temple it is. And that is very important because we only have one body. When you're talking about skincare, our skin replaces itself, depending on age, from about every 20 to 40 days. You can really exchange and completely have healthy skin in a short time. And the investment into the right program is going to pay off exponentially because you're going to be healthier because you're using healthy, clean, pure, safe products that are effective. You're going to get the results you want. If for some reason the initial investment of a whole skincare line is prohibitive, you can always start with a couple of steps and add to it. You'll get better results the more of one line that you use because it's synergistic. They are normally produced to not only accomplish what the one step is going to do, but prepare your skin for the next step and the next step and the next step, and all work together to get the benefits that you are searching for. And that makes it easy. That makes it very simple. You always want a skincare regime that is easy, very simple. It takes me less than 3 minutes to do 5 steps in the morning and 5 steps at night. I know, when I first did this, I was like, 5 steps? You got to be kidding me. I'm not going to sit there for half an hour and do this. I did it. I love it. And it does not take long at all. If you can do a really beneficial little regime every morning and every night that takes less than 3 minutes, isn't that worth it? It is. You don't have to answer. I'll answer for you. It is. And you get results. And you get amazing, amazing benefits. And I can tell you, to receive compliments, which I do often from friends, from family, and from strangers, it really just cheers this old lady's heart up. So, if you're curious, if you have a comment, if you have a suggestion, if you have a question, please feel free to either private message me or comment below. And thank you all for showing up. We have a wonderful audience here today, so thank you. I appreciate y'all's time, and I will see y'all next week. I apologize I did not come on sooner to show you my scar. But with family coming in and the holiday, we had an awesome busy week, and I hope you all did too. So stay safe, have fun, and see you soon.